Welcome to MALUKA IAS. Myself Ujjwal. I am going to take your public administration class. Journey will start from today only, and it will take near about four months. Okay. So before going to give the start, I want to discuss something about public administration as an optional, because there is some misconception, misnomers about public administration created by some few people. Okay. So definitely we'll begin the class, but before that I just want to remove whatever hurdle, whatever misconception is in the mind of the student. Okay. So first, people are thinking that this subject is not a scoring. This X and Y subject is very good at scoring. UPSC is not going to do any injustice with any subject. Okay. So first and most important thing is this: UPSC is doing always a justice with every subject. Okay. So first and most important thing, that what is your background? Just tell me. Science, arts, or commerce. Okay. Whatever your background is hardly matter for the subject like public administration in UPSC. The first and most important duty as a mentor or teacher is to remove the misconception, hurdle, so that you can move smoothly while preparing for the subject. Okay. So first thing is that background, whether you have the background of public administration or not. Okay. So background is, I am expecting very few people have the background of public administration, because only Jamia in India, especially Jamia and Lucknow University, is providing the classes, graduation classes for in public administration. Other is also providing, but distance learning program. Okay. So I am not expecting much from the student side that you have the background of public administration in a graduation. Okay. But what will happen if you have the background? Definitely it will help you, but as a background, how it is going to help? It is just providing the emphasis that you will understand the thing in easy way. If you have the good background, leave the public administration. If you have the good background, means you will get the information, grasp the information without any hurdle, without any problem. It will improve you. Your good background will help you in analyzing the information. Your good background will help you in sort out the things. A good background will help you to understand the information in proper manner. Okay. If suppose you don't have the confidence, one by one I am discussing everything. Confidence. Suppose you have the positive concept about the optional, positive concept or confidence about the optional. So definitely you will give your best, you will put your energy in right direction. Or suppose you have the negative confidence about the optional, it means you are not going to give your best. Okay. So so it is better to remove whatever misconception, or if you have negative confidence about the subject, it is the time or initial stage that it's our duty to remove the misconception or those who have the lack of confidence. Okay. Just a minute. So I am going to provide you some information of fact that will help you in removing the misconception, or will boost your energy and boost your confidence also. Before that, I will tell you one thing. If you have the positive concept, positive confidence or confidence, then it will help you in sale at the time when you are in trouble. Okay. You can sell yourself. You can sell yourself during the time of problem, the time of during the time of hurdle, the time of when you are facing any problem. Okay. So, whenever you are going to take any decision about the start of anything, you need to have positive confidence. Okay. So, I am going to provide you some information of fact that is going to boost your energy. But what happened, I will start with some fact or data. I will start with 2013 only. See, UPSC, how UPSC is playing with any subject is not a matter, your business. It is your business is to prepare the subject for the examination that will score, that will help you to score maximum marks. So, how it is playing is not a matter of, not a business, your business. Okay. But what happened that created a situation by number of students or number of faculty or number of people, that public administration is not a scoring subject. Okay. I am putting you what happened in 2013. It was the incidents happened in 2013 that maximum marks, maximum marks, or we can say highest score was 231 by Udita Singh. Okay. Udita Singh. But same year, another person, Tanvi Hooda, Tanvi Hooda. She scored 210 marks, but 34 rank. 34 rank. Okay. See the situation. This situation is telling the story that this is disclosing the information that while preparing for examination, you should be in the balanced format. Despite having 210 marks, she secured 334 marks. So, this is telling the things that you should be emotionally balanced one. Emotionally balanced means whenever you are preparing for the examination, should focus on all the subject in a balanced manner. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि भैया I know I have the interest in public administration, so I will spend most of the time in public administration. It should be within the balanced format. But see the scenario. What happened? It was in a decade, 231 marks was the lowest marks in public administration, but is the highest mark in 2013 by Udita Singh. Highest marks. That created the misconcept in the mind of the UPSC aspirant, or that created a rumor that public administration is not going to score much mark, give us much marks. But what happened from the next year? In 2014, (84th rank, I think 87th rank, 87th rank with 267 marks. Improvement of near about 36 marks from 2013. So, it was incidents happened in 2013 only. Okay. After that, marks again and started improving from 2015. A person scored secured 31st rank. In 2016 also, 334 marks, 334 marks in public administration by Avilas. Okay. This scenario started removing the fear whatever had in the mind of the aspirant. Okay. In 2017, again 333 marks. 333 marks was the highest score. Highest score. Highest score. Sorry. Highest score. In 2018, one of my student, he has scored 331 marks. 331 marks with 19th rank. 19th rank. In 2019, you know everyone, you know very well that in 2019, Pradeep Singh, this is Harpreet. In 2019, Pradeep Singh, he secured one rank in All India one rank with public administration as an optional, and his marks was 293. His marks was 293. Same year, one of my student Nupur Goyal, she secured 11th rank with the marks of 302. Okay. You can take the example of 2022 also, not without wasting the time. I am coming on this year, last year. In 2022, I think Khushbu Oberoi, she has scored 294 marks. 294 marks in public administration. So, these are some facts that will remove if you have any negative thought about the public administration. Okay. Why I am putting these things? So that once you will start the things, once you have decided to be an IAS officer, think just like an IAS officer. Once you have decided to become a bureaucrat, you think like a bureaucrat. Okay. So, in the same manner, once you have decided to take the optional or choose the optional as a public administration, to think about public administration only. Don't be confused. Don't try to take the ideas or advice from the others. Okay. It is the subject that is going to help you a lot in scoring the marks. But there is something that needed to do in public administration. But before that, I am giving you some other fact that will help you in energizing yourself and channelizing your thought for public administration. Like, it is not only the marks that is going to boost your energy. Every optional is getting, in every optional, students are scoring marks. Okay. But how it is good for the aspirant who is preparing for civil service examination is like government scenario. See the government scenario. In 1953, Paul Appleway report, how it is a positive for UPSC aspirant. It is not to mention the name UPSC, it is better to write civil service examination, because many people misusing the nomenclature UPSC by telling that I cracked the UPSC examination. He qualified other medical or assistant commandant, or people are thinking he or she become the IAS officer. Okay. So, it is better to use civil service examination instead of UPSC examination. Okay. So, what happened? How government is supporting or promoting public administration? In 1953 report, Paul Apple report 1953. On the recommendation of Paul Appleby, Indian Institute of Public Administration was set up in Delhi in 1954. IIP, Indian Institute of Public Administration. Purpose is to train or improve the quality of future civil servant or future bureaucrats. So, definitely to enrich the quality of administration by establishing IIPA in 1954. Leave, it is a very old concept, old information. But in ARC, Administrative Reform Commission, in the 10th report, especially recommended there should be to establish a National Institute of Public Administration. National of Public Administration. In the same report, ARC said there should, in the central university, we should assist the central university to offer graduate courses in public administration, so that it will help in enriching the quality of administration, okay, or it will help the future civil servant to enrich the quality in administration. So, these are the few facts that is going to support the subject like, suppose the optional like public administration. Okay. But what happened? Once you are infamous, you are always infamous. इज्जत चली गई तो इज्जत चली गई. Same thing like the honorably acquitted, but honor not restored. Despite people are scoring good marks in public administration, still have the doubt in while taking the option like public administration, because once you lost the character, you lost the character. Same thing is happening with the public administration. Okay. So, but this is not the exception. Every year, from every optional, more or less people are qualifying the examination. But in the current scenario, near about 10% people, 10% aspirant is clearing the examination by taking the optional as a public administration. Okay. So, if you still have any doubt, then I will tell you more about the public and your decision. Okay. Second thing, while choosing optional, how it is benefiting you if you are going to choose the optional like a public administration. First, some criteria is available in the market. Everybody is telling that this one is the hot subject, this is the cold subject. This, if you have the interest, then you choose this optional. If you, this for this material is not available in the market, so there are few criteria that will help you while selecting the optional. But how it is going to benefit you, whether public administration is going to benefit you. So, how your decision is good or bad. First and most important thing is background. So, background is not going to help you directly, but you have the good background, definitely it helps you in understanding the information, analyzing the information. And second is hot or cold subject. कहते हैं कि this subject is hot, but suppose you do not have the interest. Suppose Sanskrit is a hot subject. Currently, Sanskrit is a hot subject. Everybody is interested to take the Sanskrit as a optional, as a Sanskrit literature as an optional. So, what happened? If you do not have the interest in this subject, what will happen with you? you are going, this hot is converted into cold one, and this subject become the burden for you. You are not going to give your best, you are not going to give your energy to work for the Sanskrit as a literature. You already chosen because people told you that this subject is a hot one, okay. But hotness is converted into coldness, and you are okay, and you are not giving much emphasis and not energizing yourself or channelizing your energy towards the Sanskrit subject. So, you are losing your day by day. So, this is also not good. Okay. And if you have the interest, but not the interest, but the stable interest. ऐसा नहीं कि आज interest है संस्कृत में, कल you are choosing public administration, and next day political science, next time you started generating the interest in anthropology, because most of the people started this year, number of people get more selection in from anthropology. So, we are started generating interest in anthropology. This is not the things. You should have the stable interest while taking the optional. Okay. So, this and the interest is also necessary thing. Fourth thing is memorization. Memorizing. Okay. Those people who are facing the problem in memorizing the information should take public administration. Okay. Those are facing the problem for public administration, there is no need to think about the background. Okay. Is always hot, as I provided you some data and fact that he always is a hot subject. Sometime some things happened, you cannot count the things by, or you cannot decide the thing by single action. It was happened in 2013 only. It doesn't mean you have to decide the thing, it is a bad subject. Okay. This is the thing. So, memorization. Next is the resources. Resources is also a very important factor while choosing an optional. So, public administration there is no lack of resources. Everywhere it is available, even the faculty is available also, mentor is available, material is available, content is available. Suppose you are going to choose an optional that like Sanskrit, or some subject where you are fighting or struggling for the content, or where you are fighting or struggling for the resources, what will happen? Your energy, you are losing your energy or wasting your energy in collecting the content, collecting the information. Even you are facing the problem, whenever you are facing any conceptual clarity doubt, you are not getting any mentor, or you are not satisfied with your mentor. So, because it will help you, resources is available, then it will save your time, energy. Okay. And everybody knows we have the fixed number of attempt and fixed number of years also. So, instead of wasting the time in collecting the information, collecting the content, we need to choose the optional that will optional that everybody has easily we can get the content, easily we can get the mentor, easily we can get the teacher or faculty. Okay. So, these are the few factors. So, definitely PubMed is like the subject where we will get these all the things, supportive things. And one more important thing is relevance. Okay. Relevance. How it is relevant for, or how it is connected with the general studies. whether it is going to keep, because most when we are choosing the optional, definitely we are thinking that ki, how it whether it is going to help in the GS portion or not. But don't worry about this. अगर ऐसा हो तो mathematics वाला is not getting any benefit from the GS portions. Okay. But how it is relevant as a student of public administration, we will should think that how it is relevant in GS. So I am discussing one by one. GS पेपर 1, इसमें हिस्ट्री है, आर्ट एंड कल्चर, आर्ट एंड कल्चर, ज्योग्राफी, सोसाइटी, ठीक है. तो डेफिनेटली इट इज कनेक्टेड विद द ग्लोबलाइजेशन. So this is a marginal help you will get from public administration in globalization. This paper, this area, okay, in GS paper 1, and in GS 2, definitely in GS 2 we will get more number of, we will covering more areas, and that is overlapping subject, overlapping areas like polity, okay, governance, okay. So we have covering number of areas, near about 80 or 85% of the syllabus of paper 2 is overlapping syllabus with the public administration. And definitely GS3, in GS3 economy portion is influencing, giving impact on public administration also, okay. For GS4, except the philosophical ethics or conceptual ethics, other than conceptual ethics and philosophical ethics, all are overlapping with the public administration. So definitely it is going to help you in GS portion also. But do you think that those who have the optional as a public administration is going to score highest marks in paper 2 or paper 4 in GS also? नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता. अगर होता तो public administration वाला is always getting more marks in GS. Because why? Because क्यों ऐसा नहीं होता है? Because they are those who have the optional as a public administration, they are taking it granted. They are not working in a balanced manner. They are not giving much emphasis on the GS portions. And little bit different, another thing is also there. Public administration is little bit dynamic, or not little bit, it's a dynamic subject, and if we compare with the other subject also, okay. See how it is dynamic, and that public administration is a dynamic, and that need the writing skill development. And how it is a dynamic, I will show you. See, see the example of sociology, okay, mathematics, anthropology, history, You can take the example of geography also. Okay. Or political science also. Political science. Political science. See, sociology we can consider little bit, थोड़ा बहुत dynamism आ सकता है, but you know what we are reading in sociology. Quick ask. Mathematics, there is no dynamism. Anthropology, I think it is connected with the past. History, you know. Geography is scientific one. Pick one. Political science, definitely political science little bit dynamic. Okay. That need the writing skill. Because most of the students why facing the problem of scoring less marks because of the writing skill only. Once you will develop the writing skill in public administration, you will definitely score more marks in GS also. So, those who are choosing optional as a public administration will get more marks in portion of GS paper 2 and paper 4 also. But because of the lack of writing skill, they are facing the problem. Okay. And because of dynamism in subject, we need the writing skill. Okay. So these are the few things. And one another thing, problem with the public other subject and public differences. Most of the subject like sociology, philosophy, or any subject, anthropology, or other subject, having academic background. Academic background means they are dealt by some academicians. Or the academicians are related with some universities or colleges. These academicians are framing the question. These academicians are directly connected with the subject. But what is happening with the public administration? It is not the academician, but scholars. In fact, research scholar are involved in framing the question or doing the research. In those who are doing the research in public administration are involved in framing the question. So, you should expect what type of question? Question should be the quality based and research based question, and that need more dynamism. Suppose I am giving the current example of governance. So once you have to collect the example of governance, like I am giving the one example of Bulandshahr gang rape. Also, it was an example of bad governance. You should quote this example by connecting the by connecting with the governance also. And most of the another thing, whenever a question is arising, what is a good governance? The people are started providing the characteristic of the good governance. In WHO give some characteristic of good governance. UPSC is not asking the characteristic. Definition is different from characteristic. You people are instead of providing the definition, you are just providing the characteristic of good governance. So this is the difference. So you need to catch the word of research scholar who are especially demanding the mentioning in question. Okay. So you need to develop the dynamism. You need to develop the writing skill while choosing the option like public administration. Definitely, once you will develop the writing skill in public administration, it will help you to fetch more marks in ethics portion also and paper 2 of polity or governance also. One means you are going to secure 3 paper near about 500 and 500, 1000 marks, and definitely it will help you in essay portion also. So, do not forget about the essay. Essay definitely, if you have the command in dynamism, in writing a skill, it will help you in enriching your quality of content in essay portion also. Okay. So, these are some few factors that is I think that is help you in removing if you any biasness you have, any misconception you have, any misunderstanding or lack of confidence you have. Okay. I think these are the few factors that is enough to remove the hurdle, and I am expecting that you will move in a smooth manner while starting preparation for the public administration. Okay. So, let us begin with the main topic. Today I am not going to discuss number of things, but we will start with some few things. We will give the idea about the public administration. We will begin with as every is optional, public administration also have two paper 1 and paper 2. Okay. So, like other optional, public administration is having two paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is basically the theoretical portion, ठीक है, and paper 2 is applied or application. So, basically paper 1 is theoretical portion under which we are going to read or study about the laws, rule, regulation, theory of motivation, theory of leadership, tools, techniques, whatever we will study in paper 1 will use in paper 2. So, that is why this is the theoretical or theory based, and this is the implementation part. Okay. So, theory paper 1 is theoretical base and paper 2 is the implementation, whatever we are going to study. Actually, main purpose and objective of the public administration is based on 3E. Okay. Efficiency, economy and effectiveness, whole objective and all things surrounded revolving around these 3 is. So, whatever tools, techniques, rules, concept, motivation theory, leadership, all purpose, all the concept, all the things is to improve the 3E, and whatever we are going to study in paper 1 will implement or implement in paper 2 only. Okay. Paper 2 is actually we are going to focus on Indian administration only. Indian administration. Okay. Indian administration. So, how it is a applied part? I am giving the one example. Indian administration. Fire incidents happened in Mukherjee Nagar. Okay. Before that, it was happened in 2019 also. I am giving few examples. It doesn't mean it happened only in Surat or Mukherjee Nagar, Delhi. But before that, in 2004 also Kumbakonam. Tamil Nadu, where 94 students were died in fire tragedy. So, in 2019, again it was happened in Surat, and again in Mukherjee Nagar in Delhi. This year happened in 2023 only. So, there is a SOP, a standard procedure, a standard operating procedure is available. But for building norms, there is a standard things, how to, there is some norms for the building construction, there is a norms, procedure, rules and regulation while you are conducting the classes, कि टू एग्जिट गेट होने चाहिए, फायर के लिए फायर सेफ्टी प्रोसीजर्स होने चाहिए एंड वगैरह वगैरह. एंड अनदर वन वेरी बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम विथ आवर इंडियन कल्चर इज देयर इज ए कल्चर ऑफ इन इंडिया इज चलता है भाई, होगा देख लेंगे. दैट इज गोइंग टू क्रिएट द प्रॉब्लम इन while implementing the system. So, we have the in Indian administration, we already have everything in a theoretical part, but there is a problem in implementation, lack of implementation, lack of problem in following the SOP. So, we are going to focus on this area in implementation part in paper 2 and conceptual thing in paper 1. See the another example of motivation or leadership. Whenever we are moving on, watching the traffic police wala in Delhi or other state also, we cannot say Delhi only. His her main duty, objective is to run the traffic in a smooth manner without facing any problem, without any hurdle. Okay. Purpose and objective is to prevent the incident, prevent the accident. Okay. But what is happening in reality? Most of the time, whenever you are watching or you watch the traffic police wala, they are not standing near the red light or signal, but they are always standing behind the signal, behind the wall, behind the tree. So, he or she is not waiting for, he or she is not interested to run the traffic in a smooth manner, but instead of that, he or she is waiting for the crime. Once incidents will happen, you can start taking the money. It's involved in the corruption. Another best example is if you want to go the Connaught Place from Pachkunya Road. When you were just towards the entering the Connaught Place, in the left side there was a washroom. Behind that there was a mobile tower. You will always find the traffic police wala is always standing behind the tower or washroom. They are waiting who is going to break the law. But his duty is to not to wait for the breaking of law, but to provide the safety and security of the individual citizen of a country. So, they are not implementing the things in a proper manner. There is a lack of motivation, unethical behavior, and a lack of leadership also, or not a good leader is there. So, we have to watch whether these things is going to help, how it is going to help in implementing the program policies and objective of the government, Indian administration. How we are going to improve this? By using these techniques, these tool techniques. Okay. So, this is the way we are going to study about the paper 1 and paper 2. Means in paper 1 we are going to know about the theories portion, or we can say the whatever weapon we need to fight a war, to or whatever things we people required to run the governance of country. It is we will get from here only, paper 1 only, by means of rule, regulation, procedure, motivational theories, how to motivate the bureaucrat so that he can work in efficient manner, or how can motivate the person or employee or civil servants so that he or she can give her best. So, we can use this tool and techniques, motivational theories, leadership theories, and whatever is available in the paper 1, and definitely for the applied, in the paper 2 in applied portion. Okay, implementing part. So, I think you understand what we will read in study in paper 1 and paper 2. So, definitely you need some reference book also. Okay. For paper 1, need to study class notes. I think before giving the start, from my side, one suggestion is there, and everybody, most of the teacher is giving the same suggestion, but I am clarifying here. Instead of doing anything, first and most important thing is you need to know the syllabus and previous year question paper. Okay. Most of the teacher is recommending before giving the start, you have to go through the syllabus and previous year question paper. Not only go through the syllabus, just mark down, रट डालो इसको. Why? It will help you in removing any doubt, or segregating the material, or removing the waste material. Okay. Once you will remove the wastage, so you will get the smooth path. What is the difference between the syllabus and the previous year question paper? कुछ तो difference होगा ना, या ऐसे कर सकते हैं कि डायरेक्टली तुम प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर पढ़ लो या सिलेबस देख लो. बट नो, देयर इज ए कनेक्शन बिटवीन. डेफिनेटली सिलेबस एक ये है, यहाँ पे योर सिविल सर्विस एग्जामिनेशन इज हियर. सपोज IAS is here, your dream project. Syllabus X, Y, Z. Okay. Syllabus will tell where to go. जाना कहाँ है, हमें जाना कहाँ है ये सिलेबस बताता है. Suppose you want to see the movie in PVR Plaza and Connaught Place in Delhi. There are number of ways. So, PVR Plaza. Okay. CP. This is your syllabus. There are number of ways through which you can reach the Connaught Place. Either you have to take the rickshaw, auto rickshaw, or you can go Karol Bagh metro station, just near about 500 or 200 meter away from your institute, and take the metro and reach the Connaught Place without any hurdle. You are not going to face any traffic also. So you will reach on time. Or you are in a more comfortable zone. You go Shankar Road and take the bus, search the bus, Pusa Road bus or auto also. Negotiate with the auto wala also. In this way you are losing your energy, losing your time, losing your precious stamina. Okay. So this syllabus will tell you जाना कहाँ है. तो जाना है तो this is going to disclose कि X, Y, Z. Once you previous year question will tell you जाना कैसे है, किस रास्ते से, which route should I follow, which route we have to follow. So जाना कहाँ है और जाना कैसे है. These are the things that will going to hit the main target. Once you will reach on time, definitely will get your final goal. Because this IS is the product of this only, no? Here. Once you will hit the target on time, means you will score the marks. You will score the marks, you will qualify the examination, but definitely you will going to hit your dream project. So syllabus and previous year question paper is very, very important thing. Instead of just saying it, just mugged up. Every question from 1987 only. Okay. Same thing is happening with the GS portion also. If you want to study in a proper manner GS, you need to know the syllabus and previous year question paper. Okay. So first and most important duty of every aspirant is to study the syllabus, not read, study the syllabus. Not read the syllabus, but study the syllabus, analyze the syllabus, okay, and try to mug up. Okay. Sixth book. इसके बाद once you have the syllabus in your mind and previous question paper in your mind, then definitely will help you in finding the topic, which one is important for you, which one is not important for you, which is useful or which is not useful. Once you will become in a position, you will acquire the position to segregate the wastage information which is not useful information, then it is going to save your time as well as energy also. So syllabus and previous year question paper should be in your mind, must be in your mind only. Okay. Second thing is class notes. Class notes. Okay. So definitely will provide you the class notes also, and go once you will get the class notes, you will read study again and again till the information is going to penetrate your mind. Okay. After that, because of to boost your confidence, sometimes people are thinking, sir, class notes is sufficient or not. So read the Mohit Bhattacharya also. Mohit and Prasad. See, Mohit Bhattacharya is a very good book, but it will take a lot of effort to understand the book. And it is the only book that is going to cover most of the syllabus of public administration of paper 1 only, not the paper 2, paper 1. Okay. See, for paper 2, there are number of book is there, but just finish, or you can take IGNO also, Indira Gandhi, National Open, and IGNO also. Okay. Sorry. IGNO also. Okay. So for paper 3, paper 1, you can take the reference of these books. Okay. For paper 2, Arora and Goyal. It's a very good book for paper 2. You can take the reference of Fadia and Fadia also. Fadia and Fadia also. HR, SR में has very also. Has very. There are number of books are there, but from my side it is better to take the Arora and Goyal. Okay. And other than this, you need to read newspaper. Any newspaper. I am not going to recommend you either Hindu padna or Indian Express padna, whatever you like, but you need, once you have the information, you have the smartness. By developing the smartness, by reading the syllabus or previous year question paper, definitely you will be in a position to find out or segregate the information, whatever is desirable, whatever is important for you. Okay. So newspaper, फिर कुरुक्षेत्र, थर्ड इज योजना. मुझे पता है ऐसे पढ़ नहीं पाओगे, पर परचेज कर लेना है, रख लेना है, ठीक है ना. फॉर फ्यूचर रेफरेंस, कुरुक्षेत्र योजना. इकोनॉमिक सर्वे, ठीक है. रिपोर्ट्स, any report whatever is available. IIPA journal, IIPA journal, not much updated. They are even not bothering about the updation of the information. They are just collecting the information. Suppose Niti Ayog or any institution is publishing any information, they are just collecting the information or publishing the same in the name of journals. So they are not bothering about doing research. So, but I am just mentioning the name so that you cannot think that I missed anything. Okay. IIPA journals, commission, definitely report of commission and committees also. Committees, commission and committees. ये सब कुछ को देख लेना है, ठीक है. इंडिया ईयर बुक भी देखता है, इंडिया ईयर बुक ये भी देख सकते हैं, ठीक है. These are the few things that is going to help you in channelizing, energizing yourself and improving the writing skill also. So I already told you that this is the dynamic subject, not the static subject. Okay. So you think in this way only. These are the few books. Other than that, I will uh, start with the section of Woodrow Wilson only. And Woodrow Wilson, for that, Prasad and Prasad will help you. Prasad and Prasad will help you in Woodrow Wilson. Okay. So go through the Prasad, even the for thinker portion, go through the Prasad and Prasad again and again and again, or try to catch the focus on each word in between the line, so that you can understand the actual concept, grasp the concept whatever is mentioned in the book. It will take little time, but don't worry about this. Go again and again and give more emphasis on reading the in between the words. Okay. So let's start with the paper. In fact, there is no single book that is going to cover the whole syllabus of public administration. It is Mohit Bhattacharya and Arora and Goel that is going to cover most of the syllabus of public administration. And don't worry about it, whatever is missed we will provide you under the, in class notes also. And let's start with the basic of public administration. We will start with the basic to contemporary. Basic to contemporary. And basic of public administration started with the concept, the paper of Woodrow Wilson. That was essay, paper on essay that was published in Quarterly Journal of Political Science in 1887. Okay. With the essay on administration. Okay. And that give the boost to create or started create the separate discipline of public administration. We will discuss in the next in details about but why Woodrow Wilson was forced to write the essay on administration. Okay. Before that there was number of things happened, but why Woodrow Wilson was forced to write the essay on administration. So we will discuss, we will start with the Woodrow Wilson from 1887 till the 2023. Whatever development happened in paper 1 or in the theoretical portion, where is public administration, whether public administration is a separate discipline or not, what is the objective of that discipline, whether its objective is only to improve the efficiency, economy and effectiveness, or other than that, why the people came with the theory of motivation or leadership, what is the role of Simon of decision making given by the Simon, okay, how it is how decision making play a very important role in any organization or governance of the country or in making the policy program of the government of India. Okay. Why I am mentioning the government of India? Because in the most of the time because in paper 2 we are going to focus on Indian administration, not other administration. Definitely there is a concept of comparative public administration. The comparative public administration purpose and objective of comparative public administration is to take the right thing, whatever is desirable for our administration, by comparing others' administration. Okay, to improve the administration of our country, or in fact the country or administration of India or Indian administration. Okay. So Woodrow Wilson came with the essay on administration, and we are going to discuss with this only. Okay. So why 1887? Why not before 1887? See, one thing. We can take the example of sociology, same sociology, anthropology, political science, mathematics, philosophy. We cannot forget philosophy, because most of the subject evolved during 1600 BC only. Most of the subject you can most of the topic subject evolved during 600. Okay. But it is the philosophy that is the oldest subject, oldest discipline in the world. Okay. But what happened with the public administration? There was no separate discipline, or there was no concept of public administration, although there was an administration everywhere. But as a subject, as a discipline, it was highlighted, it created by the created or energizes the scholars by with the essay on administration by the Woodrow Wilson. That was happened, that occurred that in 1887 when Woodrow Wilson came with the essay on administration. Okay. Okay. So, we will discuss in the next class about Woodrow Wilson and why came with the essay and how, what type of development is happened in the, till 2023 only. Okay. In the next class, we will start with Woodrow Wilson essay. So, it is up to you. It is better to read the Woodrow Wilson from Prasad and Prasad, and we will discuss the same thing with the background why he was forced to come with the essay on administration. Okay. So, in the next class, we will meet in the next class. Thank you.